clears up and we get back to the letter. That's gonna be great. I'm both looking forward to it and not looking forward to it, if that makes sense. So let's continue on. I know Louisa won't join. It's her birthday, so she needs to go celebrate. And Sign needs to be asleep because she is a busy girl now. So it should probably just be just the two of you for the majority. And I won't be streaming too long anyway, because I know Mom will be home not too long from now. Okay. Oh, that's right. Where we left off was after he was playing that beautiful piano. Oh, you're not sick? Then you just cough just to cough. I see. Anyways, I realized Yuri wasn't being serious and gave him a disapproving look. Why are you playing the piano if you're preparing the exam? You want to quiz us on composing? I'm glad to hear it, Justin, though, that you set some goals.
아, 이거? 시험 준비하다가 지겨워져서 잠깐 기분 전환 삼아 친 거야. 피아노의 아름다운 선율은 내 정신을 풍요롭게 하거든.
I'm just taking a break to freshen up. The piano enriches my mind. Are you asking me? Will I swing by your channel this Halloween? Well, I am curious to see your that game you were always talking about, the Nancy Drew one. I'm not really into the Nancy Drew games. I did watch a little of your streams when you first started them. I don't know if it's because the games are older. They're just not my cup of tea. But yeah, of course I'll stop by if I can, you know. I'm just noticing that unfortunately everybody streams in the evening, like even me, like looking at the time. But the evening is actually when I'm not free most of the time. That's when my mom wants my company and when we have TV shows that we watch, and there's only 2 days a week where I don't have a TV show where I am required to watch with Mom, which are Tuesdays and Saturdays. Only reason I am not watching one with her right this minute is because she had a meeting she had to go to. That's the only reason that I'm free right now. Pretty mellow and can be boring at times. Oh, I see. Oh, no, Poker Girl, you don't have to switch your schedule just for me. I'm sure most people prefer watching it at evening because people work and have school and other stuff like that. Whereas me, it's like the opposite because during the day, I have a lot of free time in between doing chores and job searching. I have a lot of free time during the day, and so I'm usually just watching anime or, you know, doing my own recording and stuff. You know how to play the piano? Girl, why are you asking? We just saw him playing the piano very beautifully. Fool.
물론이지. 잊었어? 난 음악의 신에게 선택된 몸이잖아.
I mean, seriously, she just saw. I don't know why she's asking that. Of course, you forgot. I was chosen by the music god. Yuri said confidently. I felt like there were many things I still don't know about Yuri. I looked around the dark music room. I looked around... Oh no, I just said that. Sorry, I was looking at what Justin said. You're moving your time up. Did I see the video you put in the AV room? I probably saw a glimpse of it, but I didn't actually click on it. I mean, I was reading what you wrote. I think you said your friend introduced you to it and it was weird. Didn't look like any anime I've ever seen or heard of before. But do you know it's pouring outside? Did you bring an umbrella? I love this harp music so much.
비가 오고 있다는 건 알고 있었지. 이렇게 어두워졌는데.
I knew it was raining. It's this dark. Oh, you don't need to send it to me, Polka Girl. I could go into AV room and look at it later. Just haven't had time. I've been really busy with a certain project all day. Ugh. Yuri grinned, completely ignorant of how much I worried.
설마 내가 비를 맞을 게 걱정돼서 한 걸음에 달려온 거야?
Did you come here because you were worried I might get caught in the rain? Yes, we did. We came to help you, Boo. Yuri approached me with his usual smile. He looked happy for some reason. I lost words at his attitude. What are you talking about? I was just passing by. Girl, please. Oh, it was not for V3 or Apollo Justice. I was working on something not YouTube related. It was a personal project that I've been taking too long to work on, and so I was finally working on it, but the heat was getting to me, so I finally went uh, and had to lay down for a bit. But that was miserable, because even with the fans hitting me, I'm like sweaty. It's horrible.
그냥 지나가다 이 시간에 정말로?
Passing by at this hour, really? That's...
그럼 그건 그렇다 치고 그 손에 들고 있는 그건 우산인가?
Alright then. But isn't that an umbrella you're holding in your hands? If you must know, it's a story I promised to write for someone, and I've been really bad about actually writing it. So I'm forcing myself little by little just to write at least a page a day. It's not going well, but I'm working on it. It's not a yaoi fic, okay? And that's probably why it's hard for me to write it, because it's not my usual area of expertise. It's not like, I mean, I'm trying to make it a little fluffy because I like fluff. But I've never written a fiction. I don't know if I can call it. Only I guess it's fan fiction. I've never written a story about someone who's real, so it makes it harder for me to write it. And plus I don't know the people I'm writing about. Like, I don't know them as well as I know you guys. But still, I'm like trying to get to know them, and I'm a big fan, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this justice, hopefully. And I'm under a lot of pressure because I don't want to insult them, and I want them to be happy. So I'm like, okay, I gotta write this. I promised them I would write this, you know? But yeah, I used to be a really good writer. I'm not bragging. I mean, people would tell me that all the time, and I'd be like, I don't know. But now I was like looking back, I'm like, you know what? My stuff was kind of good. Yeah, some of it. Oh, hey, Chewy, what's up? You came in just as we were talking about me writing fan fiction and struggling because, yeah, last time I wrote anything was in 2017. The Ace Attorney fic that I started and I've been meaning to continue. Insert some yaoi undertones. I can't do that to real people, Justin. I can't be like shipping them. So that's why I have to like create a completely fake person for this real person to be involved with romantically. But at least like the point of view that I'm writing from is from an outsider, so I mean, the character is kind of based on me, kind of. So at least I don't have to, like, include too many details of their romance. But I want her to get a happy ending, so I'm giving her a tall, strapping, handsome man. Whose name I still don't even know, but I might not even give him a name. How you doing, Chewy, though? Man, long time no see. the year I met y'all. Justin, maybe you are the reason that I never continued writing that fanfiction. You distracted me too much with your comedic ways. I'm going to blame you. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I looked at my hands and saw each of them clutching onto a small umbrella. That is my type of man, Polka Girl, so I will not be giving him to this lady. I call her a lady, but she's younger than me. To this chica, I will not be giving her my man. Her man, I think she likes them much more tall and manly than I do. Not to say I don't want my man manly, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm not all uptight about, oh, he has to have muscles, and oh, he has to be like a really macho guy. Like, no, I'm not into that. I'm not like that at all. Hey, Smooth, what's up, dude? Good luck on your homework, man. I'm just doing a really short impromptu stream and I keep getting distracted because I like talking to my chat. Yes. Hola, home skillet. One of the two was the one I used on my way here, so it was dripping wet. Brain, what's wrong with you? You know, when I was playing 7 Days to Die with my friends recently, I told them, I made a really perverted joke, and they were like shocked, right? And then I told them, I was like, you know what? I noticed, I think I've been holding back when I'm with you guys, and I don't know why. Maybe it's out of some politeness, but I haven't been super pervy like you guys know I can be. And now the demon has been unleashed, and it's like I feel like every day now I'm just having more and more perverted jokes coming out of my mouth without me meaning to, and I'm like, well, shoot. I'm supposed to have a good control over that, and now I don't have control over that. That's bad. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's because when I'm recording with Pharaoh it's coming out more, or in general it's just coming out more. It's not good. You blinded me with niceness and your use of madam. You made me swoon. Ah, you southern gentleman. Do I have a switch? No, I do not. We hear the stuff Pharaoh says, so you know we're used to it. You guys, though, I feel like Pharaoh is much more tame than anyone gives him credit. Like, he's so much more tame than I am. Like, some of the stuff we were talking about recently, I think he was so shocked. He was like, whoa. And little by little, I'm like pulling that out of him. And he's like, oh, what are you doing? You're changing me. I'm like, no. Wait, yes, that's good. Wait, no. Did I look into that game? Yes, I did, Justin. I did. Of course I did. Do you even have to ask? You know, the feeling of holding back. I think I'm usually very good about holding back my real, true demon self. Especially like in person. But like lately, online and, interacting with all of you guys, it's just much more easy to let it out. And I'm like, well, I guess that will be what I'm known for. It's not the best thing to be known for, but as long as y'all are laughing and not being like totally disgusted and turned off, then I'm okay with it. I mean, otherwise I feel like I'm kind of boring. If it wasn't for my yaoi girl ways. You wear many masks mainly to gain power. Oh, I see. And the other one, and the other was the one I brought for Yuri. God, I'm barely making any progress and it's been 18 minutes. Okay, let me focus on the game for a bit. Especially since today's stream is probably going to be short. If I don't want to die of heat stroke. I was startled and stuttered at being caught red-handed. Actually...
솔직하지 못한 허니도 참 귀엽다니까.
Gosh, I mean, there's been so many moments when I'm recording where I'll say or do something where I'll be like, oh, I wish I could draw out what I'm imagining right now. Because it would be super, super funny. Ah, wait, why did I even say that? I don't know. See, here I go going on a tangent. And it's not even you guys' fault, it's my fault. His honey's cute when she lies. Yeah, she's a terrible liar.
내가 달링을 걱정시켰나 보군. 앞으로는 전화가 오면 바로 받도록 하지.
I must have worried my darling. I'll try to take the calls right away now. Yuri smiled with his eyes. He pretended to take the umbrella, but took my hands. Ooh. Let me go, you pervert! That's totally what she's thinking. I ended up shouting to hide my embarrassment. Ugh, so embarrassing. The place Yuri touched feels hot for some reason. Why'd you have to say it that way? No, just say my hands feel hot. He touched your hands, right? Why are you leaving room for interpretation by perverts like me? Don't do that. Game, please. Please.
얼굴이 빨갛군. 귀엽기는.
Your face is red. How cute.
자, 놀리는 건 그만할 테니까 여기 앉아. 오는데 힘들었지?
Oh my gosh, Chewy. That face you just shared. Oh wow. The innuendo is very strong, right? It's not just me. Now, I'll stop teasing you, so sit here. Wasn't it difficult coming here? Yuri led me to the piano chair, and he took out a couple glasses from the equipment cabinet near the door. Yuri skillfully opened the small thermal bottle on the piano. Wait, what? The cup was steaming. Oh, this is... The steam warmed my body, and at the same time I smelled a familiar scent. Oh, that tea that they love. The scent was familiar. This is...
알겠어? 그래, 맞아. 시크릿 가든이야.
Oh, you know. Yeah, it is. It's Secret Garden. Yuri handed me a glass.
자, 뜨거울 때 마셔. 비에 젖은 몸을 녹여줄 거야.
Here, drink it while it's hot. It'll warm your soaked body. I'm sorry. Game, can you stop feeding into my mind? Yuri sat beside me on the piano chair. My cold body slowly warmed up. Is it because of the hot tea? Or is it because of Yuri sitting beside me? I sipped the tea and glimpsed at Yuri beside me. This... Were you drinking this the whole time? Carrying it in a thermal bottle? Since when?
달링, 한 번에 하나씩만 질문을 해야 대답할 수 있지 않겠어? 그보다 지금은 차부터 마셔, 식기 전에.
Darling, I can only answer one question at a time. But first, drink up before it gets cold. I didn't get any answers and just sipped my tea. Ah. The warm drink flowed down my throat and spread warmth throughout my body. Oh, I'm so hot in here that even the thought of drinking hot tea is like, no. I've been having trouble eating ever since the heat got this bad, so I'm probably going to lose some weight, which is not bad, I guess. It's not the best way to go about it, but it's like really hard to eat. Like we can't even cook. It's been so miserable. And apparently the heat is supposed to get much worse starting tomorrow and then all the way through the weekend. Which is why I was like, you know what? I have to stream today. Because I know I'm going to be sick tomorrow from the heat. Like, I had a physical therapy appointment scheduled, and then they called me today and they were like, we think you might want to cancel because of the heat tomorrow. So apparently all their patients were like canceling. So I was like, okay, that's not good. I actually told my mom, I was like, you know what, we should Go to the movies or something tomorrow. That way we can be in an air-conditioned place for a while. I swear on everything that's good and holy, this is the best thing I've ever heard you say, and now I'm gonna save it forever and listen to it at least once a day. What? The Hola home skillet? Really? Why? Just make sure I don't lose too much weight. There's no such thing as losing too much when you're overweight. It's like, it's good. No, but seriously, I have to, I'm being careful. I'm making sure I'm eating at least twice a day, but it's just really hard. Ugh, I just don't know how you live with this in a regular basis, Justin. I can't handle humidity. Like, if it was a dry heat, like, Smooth has to deal with more of a dry heat in Arizona, I would much prefer that rather than humidity. That's one of your goals? What, to lose weight from dying of humidity? And I did feel a bit embarrassed about asking so many questions all at once. Yuri was quietly staring at me. But no, I'm never moving to Arizona, Smooth. Never. With all those gringos out there hating us Latinos, no thank you. Yuri was quietly staring at me.
귀여운 표정을 하는군.
You look cute. Oh my god, and he's blushing! That's kind of adorable, Yuri. I like seeing you blushing. That means that you're not being totally composed and suave. What? When I was about to raise my head at his voice, something wet touched my cheeks. Okay. Please tell me he did not lick her cheek. As long as it was just his lips, but why would it be so wet? My brain is already thinking, what the hell? Smooch. Okay, so it was a kiss. Ah, dramatic. Ah, which I don't really feel like voice acting right now. I quickly backed away from Yuri. New Hampshire? I don't think so. I don't want to go too far north because then in winter I'll be really miserable. He's licked his lips and kissed her. Okay, maybe that's why. I felt like my face was on fire. I was startled and the cup in my hand shook. Like she was a meal? Oh my god. Why do we always go to cannibalism, Justin? Why? I don't know if he drank any tea, but maybe. Oh, is that where you're at, Polka Girl? I didn't know you were in New Hampshire. I don't know why. I didn't know. Strange. I felt like I knew pretty much where everybody was living. I guess I just didn't know where you lived.
아이쿠, 조심하세요, 아가씨.
Whoa, be careful, miss. But yeah, I bet your winters are not fun. I would not be able to handle that. Yes, Smooth, you gotta catch up, dude. I plan on having another episode probably coming out on Saturday. Just because that episode is very important and I don't want to wait until next week. I just want to get it over and done with. Thankfully, Yuri helped me and stopped the hot tea from spilling. As I stammered with my face all red, Yuri started laughing.
아, 미안해. 갑자기 귀여운 표정을 짓는데 참을 수가 있어야지.
Hahaha, sorry. Couldn't help myself when you were being so cute. You scared me. Don't joke around. I almost spilled the tea. I used the tea as an excuse. I kept thinking about how Yuri kissed my cheek.
아, 미안해.
Sorry. Were you that surprised? Oh, you're blushing again. That's cute. I strangely calmed down after seeing Yuri laugh it off. Ooh, that sounds horrible, Polka Girl. And yes, my suffering. I quickly changed the subject. But more than that, I didn't know you liked Secret Garden this much. You must really like this scent. Yuri made a strange face at what I said.
달링, 오해하면 곤란해.
My honey, you can't misunderstand. What?
물론 난 이 차가 무척이나 마음에 들지만 단순히 그런 이유로 즐겨 마시는 건 아니야.
Of course I like this tea, but that's not why I like to drink it. Girl, he's thinking about you. Then why?
이건 달링이 나에게 준 거니까. 그래서 더 마음에 들어. 물론 잔소리쟁이 테이 엄마가 일하는 카페에
Are you for real,
조금
Mama
마음에 걸리긴
Tay?
하지만
That's funny. What if he kisses like a fish with his lips fully out? Ew. That'd be weird, right? Because my darling gave this to me. That's why I like this more. Of course, I don't like that it's from Mama Tay's cafe. Yuri opened the eyes he closed for a while.
이건 달링이 나에게 처음으로 준 선물이잖아. 나에겐 아주 특별해.
This is the first gift Darling gave to me. It's very special for me. Really? He must get gifts from his colleagues and students all the time. Does he mean what he just said? And he's saying tea leaves are special when he rides an incredibly expensive limousine. Smooth, stop lying, bruh. There was no lasting damage? That's good. I couldn't help myself and finally asked Yuri. I'm not the only one who gives you gifts. You must get much better gifts from other people.
그렇긴 하지만 마이 허니가 준 건 특별하지.
That's true, but what my honey gives is special. Yuri and I caught eyes. I want to ask why it's special. Girl, how blind and foolish are you? You could tell she don't know nothing about romance, yo. Girl, you need to watch you some, I don't know, romantic comedies or read some romantic novels. Oh my god, Smooth, do not do that quote. No, no. I was just thinking about that quote earlier. I was like, I wonder if that's gonna happen soon again. It's a lie! Like, no. No. Ugh, got me all salty. Right, Polka Girl? She should play some of these games. These Otome games. I want to know why he says only the gifts I give are special. But his face was right in front of mine, and I just felt too embarrassed to ask. I decided to leave before I start feeling more weird. Then I'll get going. I'll leave the umbrella here, so use it when you come back. I put the cup on the piano and tried to hurry and leave. But Yuri grabbed my arm. Uh-oh.
아, 잠깐 기다려. 마침 잘 됐다. 줄 게 있었는데.
Wait, you're just in time. I had something for you. Something for me? Nameless performance. You guys! Maybe that's where the title comes from? Nameless performance? Hold on. I can't read that. Never mind. I thought I saw guitar something Lance? What? I can't read that. Oh well. She needs to work her way up to Mystic Messenger. But this is interesting. Now we finally see Nameless. Yuri took out a piece of paper from his jacket. What is this?
보면 알잖아. 하우스 공연 티켓이야.
See for yourself. It's a ticket for a club concert. Ticket? Why are you... The concert is this weekend. Yuri's name was clearly printed on the ticket. And what's more, he was listed as the band's drummer. Oh. Oh. I do like a man that can play an instrument. That's awesome. First piano and now drums. Are you performing?
그렇게 됐지. 지난번에 내가 수업 시간에 말했던 거 기억나지?
Yeah, it just happened. Remember what I said during last class?
음악 공연을 보고 오면 가산점을 주겠다고 한 거. 이 티켓 줄 테니까 주말에 다른 약속이 없다면 공연 보러 와.
That I'll give extra credit if you go to a music concert. I'll give this ticket to you, so come see the show if you don't have anything else.
Dang, girl, you able to get extra credit because the teacher gave you the ticket? Ooh, you lucky. I didn't have anything else, but I was flustered at the sudden suggestion. A concert? And you playing the drums. Oh, Justin, you bad boy, you bad.
고작 이름 하나 써진 종이 가지고 그렇게 놀라면 곤란한데? 공연 당일날 내 모습을 보면 쓰러지겠는걸?
It's not good to get that surprise to see a piece of paper with my name. You might actually faint when you see me actually playing.
Ooh, I want to see if you have a different outfit. I bet you would look really hot. Yuri smiled and stood up. As Yuri stood up, I had to raise my head to look at him. Yuri instead looked down to stare at me, and he gave me his usual smile.
지난번에 산 옷 있지? 그거 입고 와. 기대하고 있을게. 그날은 공주님을 위한 공연을 할게.
You remember the clothes we bought before? Wear that. I'll look forward to it. I'll play for my princess that day.
예쁘게 하고 와.
Be pretty for me.
Ooh, oh, I see. Yuri's eyes were kind. I ended up avoiding his gaze, feeling embarrassed. I don't know. I might make it, or I might not.
부끄러움이 많은 아가씨군.
You are a shy girl, being all tsundere.
이런. 시간이 이렇게 됐네. 난 아직 일이 남아있으니 너 먼저 돌아가.
Oh no, look at the time. I still have work to do, so you go ahead first.
Yuri looked outside the window. The cloudy sky was darker now.
벌써 어두워졌네. 혼자 가면 위험할 텐데. 아니면 기다렸다가 나랑 같이 갈래?
It's dark already. It might be dangerous for you to go by yourself. Do you want to wait for me until I finish?
Yuri suggested. It wasn't a big deal, but I felt like I was being seduced. What? That was actually one of his most tame things he's ever said. Like, seriously. There's been so many other nasty, naughty things he's said to you, and now you're like, oh, I'm being seduced. Girl, he just wants to walk you home, like, calm down. Okay. Ugh, what's happening to me? I don't know, girl, you thirsty. I don't know. Ooh, he wants to walk me home. Oh, that's so hot. Like, is that what she's thinking? Like, seriously. I don't know why, I just find this really funny right now. I'll really get weird if I stay with him any longer. Well, at least she's self-aware. She's like, I'm not normal, am I? But then again, what is normal? I refused adamantly on purpose. No, it's not completely dark anyways. I'll head back. Good luck with finishing, and don't be too late. I put the ticket in my pocket and picked up my umbrella. Just because you said it doesn't make you the messenger. We are playing as a brick wall. Hey, do you need any help on your tests? Are you making a move on me? What? Wow. Then I'll go.
그래, 조심해서 가.
Alright, be careful.
When I opened the door, I heard Yuri's voice behind me.
공주님, 그럼 주말에 다시 뵙죠.
Princess, I'll see you this weekend.
Yeah, girl, you better go to that concert. Watch your man being all sexy on stage. I closed the door without looking back. If I had looked back, he'd have seen my red face.
Are we gonna see Bone Daddy there? He's like, oh, Beatrice, that date was so horrible. I want to hear all about that date, man. Bone Daddy, where you at? Come on. Come on. Don't tell me you don't live there at the school. Like, seriously.
I closed the door and checked the ticket in my pocket again. A band concert. When did he practice? Maybe... I remembered he went out often these days. No, there's no Nightbot, Polka Girl,
Which is why I wrote what I wrote in the server earlier. That Nightbot needs to be, he needs sacrifice. He needs a sacrifice. And Justin wanted to sacrifice Yonho, but Yonho hasn't appeared, Justin, so what am I supposed to do, you know? Nightbot wants blood.
Then every time was he... I don't know. So all this time we thought he was going around being
Mr. I guess Mr. Male Host or Companion to a bunch of women.
That's what we thought he was doing every night. But now it sounds like maybe he was going around playing music, like in a band. That's interesting. Actually, that might explain where he gets all the money from. Don't sacrifice Yonho, he's too innocent.
He hasn't appeared because because Nightbot got him. Oh man. So next thing we know, we're gonna rock into the house and we'll see like blood all over and be like, well, Yonho's dead. Sacrifice Bone Daddy instead. How could you, Polka Girl? I don't think Louisa would be very happy about that.
I don't know. I tried to calm myself down as I went back home.
Okay, this is just her walking. Alright.
It was late, so all the boys were already back. I came back to my room and sat on my desk. Let's see, what happened today? I wrote in my diary, as always.
If we see him, he's pro... Oh, he's probably a zombie. Well, they were based off dolls, so maybe they don't die easily. I don't know.
First, I wrote about that weird lunch I spent with Beatrice.
Oh yeah, Bone Daddy totally wanted me to hang out with this bone chick.
And I wanted to write about Yuri in Secret Garden, but for some reason, I couldn't move my pencil. Ugh. Before I knew it, my face got red. I feel too embarrassed to even write it down. In the end, I closed my diary and took out the ticket I put in the desk drawer. I checked multiple times already, but the drummer's name is Yuri. Is Yuri really playing that day?
그날은 공주님을 위한 공연을 할게.
Okay, game, you're pulling an Ace Attorney right now. We literally just saw this. We do not need a flashback, okay? Oh my god. Like Ace Attorney. Just thinking about a certain case that Pharaoh and I have not gotten to yet. I know for a fact that one is going to be the struggle because of all the flashbacks and stuff. Oh, that's going to be fun. I can't wait for this heat to die down so Pharaoh and I can get back to recording too. It's been a while. It's been, I think, a week.
예쁘게 하고 와.
Yes, we know.
It's not because Yuri's playing that I want to go. I just want that extra credit really bad.
The 7-year one? No. I'm talking about the one having to do with the concert. They do a lot of flashbacks in that one. It's been even longer since we recorded. Smooth. Bruh, I know, right?
I've never seen a club show before, and it is a free ticket, so... I feel like I'm listing excuses. But be pretty? How do you be pretty? Like he's almost saying like I'm not pretty already. Rude! I look at myself in the mirror. Unfortunately, my face looks the same. It's so plain. My eyes naturally went towards the clothes and shoes Yuri had bought. Should I wear those? He did want you to. There's no one to answer my question. In anime shows, the girl in this situation usually shouts makeup and magically transforms into a beauty. Wait, what kind of anime are you watching, girl? I mean, usually, yeah, there's like a makeover scene where her friends will help her learn how to put on makeup and get all sexy and stuff. But, yeah, I've never seen somebody shout makeup and. What? What anime is this? Wait, makeup? Come to think of it, Yuri bought me makeup at the department store. Surprised he did that, but okay. Our girl didn't even notice his flirt, so her even remembering this is an accomplishment. What the heck is a club show? I guess a concert at a club? I don't know. And Binks never asked me to record. Aw, Justin, I told you I'm waiting for the right project. Right now, there isn't anything I have that I'm playing that makes sense to bring you in on. Since Apollo Justice is with Pharaoh, I'm already well into VLR and V3. So I told you, when the right project comes along, you know I'll call you, man. True Beauty. I love that. I love it so much. Smooth. I need to see the last, I guess, episode, chapter, whatever. I don't like wearing makeup. My face doesn't like it. It doesn't react well. I can handle like eyeliner and lipstick, but like foundation and blush and like mascara, I'm like, no. No, thank you. He said I didn't need it, saying my skin was like milk or something, but he bought some for me anyways. I rummaged through the shopping bags and found the makeup. How do you use this? Well, she'll have to do what the girl in True Beauty did and go on YouTube and look up those makeup tutorials. Although sometimes I've seen like little clips of it and I'm like, sometimes the makeup they do is like really heavy, like over the top. And I get it, they want to look cool or whatever, but I'm just like, I prefer it a little more simple, you know? Why does it have to be so many layers, so much stuff? Hopefully your call thing is fixed. Yeah, hopefully. That's cool, Poke Girl. You know I won't watch because I want to stay blind for my streams of Kathy Rain. Actually, next time I stream, it will probably be Kathy Rain. As long as you don't give me any spoilers or anything, you're welcome to watch my Kathy Rain streams, but you might not even want to if you're busy playing the game yourself. Really smooth, really. I have to know what it is first. What the hell are you? Oh, we're at the end of a chapter. Alright, let's save here. Drummer Yuri, that's the next chapter apparently. Okay, awesome. It's alright, Poke Girl. I'm glad that I told you and that you realized and you stopped right away. I appreciate that. A few days later, the weekend. Today's the day of Yuri's band show. I left home early so the other boys wouldn't notice. I'm sort of embarrassed to let them see me like this. I turned on my phone and checked a text.
Come to the waiting room when you get here. I'll attach a map.
Ah! Oh, she's wearing that same outfit, which doesn't match, but whatever. I do like the clip in her hair. It's pretty cute. I was walking while staring at my phone when I suddenly lost my balance and stumbled. Oh, girl. That's the mistake people do all the time now in the real world. That they walk around with their eyes glued to their phone, and that's how they get hurt. You wouldn't believe how many codes, like medical codes, I've seen in my book regarding injuries related to cell phones. It's my third time stumbling today because my heel got caught in the sidewalk block. Heels, man. I feel like they suck. They were invented to make women suffer, even if they're like supposed to be sexy or whatever. They're just suffering, man. Some girls run in these. I respect them. I realized after wearing high heels that being pretty demands a huge price. It's freaking ridiculous. Ah, Smooth, if we ever, meet up in person, I gotta show you my medical coding books. It's freaking insane, all the stuff that's in there. Like, wow. You crash your horse a lot when streaming and looking at you. Justin, please. Heels were invented for men? Is that so? I mean, I know like some dress shoes for men have like a little heel, and then like for ballroom dancing, I know that the men have heels in there. To make some men happy suffer? Oh my gosh. Oh, I ate like a late lunch, but I'm starting to get hungry again. There's just nothing I can't cook in this heat. It's just ugh. High heels aren't fashion, they're torture. Yes. I strengthened my legs and walked forward again. Today, I wore not only the heels, but also the dress Yuri bought me. The way it fluttered every time I walked bothered me. Should I have just worn my usual clothes? Smooth, stop playing, bro. Stop playing. But it was already too late to turn back. Oh, my legs. It was so hard to walk in these heels since I wasn't used to them. Is it here? The entrance was a path that led to the basement. I've never been in a place like this. I'm a bit scared, but let's just go in. To a creepy little dive bar or something, I guess. I confidently walked into the entrance. Ooh, this is where a lot of adults are gonna be. She's not gonna fit in at all, this little girl. She's such a little girl compared to these women there. Oh my gosh. I went down the path and found a dark space with subdued lights. There are a lot of people already. I mean, look at her. She's dressed all cutesy, and look how they're dressed. Oh boy. But, Yuri likes her, so I'm sure he won't be swayed by these sexy ladies. I was wearing a girly dress, but there were a lot of people who showed a lot of skin, unlike me. Ugh, this is a bit uncomfortable. I now think I may have chosen the wrong place rather than the wrong clothes. Well, he did say drummer, so it looks like the music is not going to be all classical. It's probably going to be like rock music. I don't think I fit well here. I felt nervous, but I couldn't just run away now. I picked up a pamphlet on the entrance. Drum Yuri. Okay, the translation there looks weird, but okay, we get it. I realized again after seeing the name on the pamphlet. Yuri is really performing here today. Yeah, this whole place is definitely shady. I again checked the text Yuri sent me this morning. He told me to come to the waiting room. I opened the file that showed where the waiting room is. I looked at the map and headed towards the waiting room.
어머, 어린아이가 혼자 왔나 보네?
Okay, that kind of sounds like soy. Oh my, the little girl must be here by herself.
비틀거리는 것 봐. 구두가 불편한가 보네. 귀엽다.
Ooh, here we go. She's gonna be harassed by women. Ooh boy. Look at her wobble. She must be uncomfortable in the heels. So adorable. You like girls with short hair? Hey, that's awesome, Justin. My hair is very short right now. Very, very short. I know, right, Chewie? They're so mean. They don't need to pick on her. The girls around the waiting room saw me and whispered. I see their fancy makeup and tight short skirts. Their clothes barely cover their skin. They're just jealous, honey, because they don't have an ounce of composure. They're ridiculous. As they came close, the strong perfume scent made my head hurt. Yuri is gonna reject those whores. I'm sorry, I should not call them that, but that's pretty much how they're dressed, and that's how they're gonna act, huh? They're gonna be all jealous of her just because he's gonna pick her over them. Like, seriously, girls, you're giving women a bad name. It's not cool. I hate when they do that. When they pick on other women like that. Makes me really mad. Am I trying to seduce you? Sorry, I'm just laughing.
얘, 너도 이 밴드의 팬이니? 조그만 게 귀엽네.
Hey, are you a fan? You're pretty cute.
야, 애를 놀리면 안 되지. 얘, 누구 만나러 왔니? 잘생긴 하즈? 아니면 섹시한 유리? 아쉽지만 밴드 멤버들은 공연 전에는 아무도 안 만나준단다.
Gosh, to hear her say sexy Yuri is funny. But at least she told her friend not to tease her, so maybe girl 2 isn't as bad as girl 1. Hey, don't tease her. Who are you here to see? Handsome Haz? Or sexy Yuri? Unfortunately, the band members don't see anyone before the show. Short hair and strong? Wait, strong like body type strong? Like they have muscles? Or do you mean like mentally, emotionally strong? Or that their hair is strong? Like you can't cut their hair with scissors. Like I'm curious, Justin. They're groupies? Yeah. I was a bit mad that they treated me like a child. They sensed it but laughed again, saying I was cute. Okay, yeah. It's not an actual compliment when they call you cute like that. It means they're being a shrill harpy. I hearted my face and turned around, ignoring their questions. Ugh. Well, she didn't get to see Yuri, but that freaking sucks. Being talked down to like that. I headed back to the venue. Why did he tell me to come to the waiting room if he won't meet anyone before the show? I'm a bit pissed. I hated Yuri more as I almost tripped a couple times while walking towards the venue. Strong like independent. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's good. A few moments later, the lights turned off and the show started. Wow. You're not gonna show us them on stage at all? Okay, game. I see how it is. Is that really Yuri? I bet he looks hot, but I bet the game won't frickin' show me what he's wearing. The show was much more amazing than I expected. The flashy, electronic sound mixed with the colorful lights and hit my ears. As the audience roared louder, I barely kept myself sane. And on the center of the stage sat Yuri. I didn't know anything about drums, but even I could tell that his playing was great. The audience roared madly at his fluid drumming and fast exact beats. Yuri looks amazing on stage, shows a girl who's blindfolded. Yes. When the song reached its climax, I could barely see the sticks in his hands. When did he learn all that? This is amazing. He's moving so fast we can't see him. That is a kinky looking emote. It sounds like a JRPG video game. Yeah. I roared with the audience. Before I knew it, I became a part of the audience and cheered for the band. The show continued for an hour. Yuri was soaked in sweat. Ooh. But he never looked tired and finished playing fantastically. I was never interested in music, so I never knew drums were so cool. I felt as if Yuri's drumming was holding the whole band together. And when the show was finally over, people were hanging around the venue, still caught up in the heat of the show. My heart is still pounding. I feel a bit out of breath from cheering so excitedly. I can feel my heart beat fast. Makes me think of Yuri on Ice. Can you feel my heartbeat? I'm sorry. I was purposely singing really horribly. But yeah, the song is, it's a good song. If you've never heard the song from Yuri on Ice, then you're missing out, man. Such a good song. I'm so glad I came today. I kept on replaying the show in my mind, unable to control my overflowing emotions. I was a bit scared when I first came in, but I'm so glad I got to see this awesome show. Uh-oh. I heard someone's voice from behind. A man I've never seen before was looking at me. Huh? Was he talking to me?
아까부터 계속 보고 있었는데 일행이 없는 것 같아서 말이야.
Oh no!
너 혼자 왔니?
Oh no! Stranger danger, no! Yuri, come save your girl. He probably looked around, he's like, any of these other women are just boring and typical for this venue. But then he saw her, this cute little innocent girl. Of course he's gonna go after her. Predator! No! I was watching you and I noticed you were alone. Did you come here by yourself? The man was wearing fancy accessories and sort of looked like a celebrity from TV. Oh, I suddenly lost words at the unexpected situation. Why is a stranger talking to me? Then don't talk back. Just ignore him. Walk away. What is this? What's going on?
당황하는 모습을 보니 더 귀엽네.
Oh dear. I'm not comfortable. I'm not comfortable. Oh no. You're cuter when you're flustered. Yeah, I gave him like a stupid laugh too. Cuter? Me? It's the first time I've heard something like that from a stranger. Justin, are you for real? I know you're not, but like, wow. Is he hitting on me? As I looked intimidated, the man smiled and approached me.
그렇게 긴장할 것 없어.
Oh no.
나쁜 사람 아니야. 괜찮으면 같이 차라도 한 잔.
I'm sorry. What the hell? I'm not a bad person? Just saying, oh, I'm totally not a bad guy. Like, no, in what world would that ever convince me that you're not bad? Like, oh, sure, I'm just gonna take your word for it. Stupid. No need to get nervous. I'm not a bad person. Why don't we go for a cup of coffee? Wow.
마이 허니 여기 있었구나.
Yay, Yuri! Good job! You came just in time. My honey, here you are. Ah! I was startled at someone suddenly grabbing my shoulder.
Wait, what's your pickup line? That's my purse?
As that someone almost hugged me, I widened my eyes and looked to the side.
Yes, Poker Girl, yes. Get Kokichi, get him.
와줘서 고마워. 오늘 정말 예쁘게 하고 왔네. 또 한 번 반하겠어.
Aw, he's wearing a boring regular outfit.
But he's wearing glasses.
Oh, okay, they're sunglasses, but still,
Glasses. Yes. Yes, Binks is happy now. Finally! Do you know how long I've waited to see you in glasses again, Yuri? That's the whole reason I freaking picked you, man. Don't you know I'm a shallow person who only goes for guys with glasses? You came. You're so pretty today. I'm going to fall for you again.
it was Yuri who suddenly appeared and grabbed my shoulders.
I'm not a bad person. Smooth, that's really sketchy as heck, you know, right?
Yuri? Yuri didn't let go of me and stared at the man in front of us.
당신은 아까 드러머?
Oh, okay, so this character's not important enough for them to give him an image. You're the drummer. Yeah, I'm fool. She's with a member of the band. Back off, man. Glasses, you say? Yes, glasses. It's weird, because, like, I wear glasses and I don't think that they make me more attractive. But when I see guys with glasses, I don't know. It depends on the type of glasses. I will say that. Like, if they're like those really round ones that look kind of like more old-fashioned or nerdy, I'm not into those. Got some Kanye glasses? What? You just let them know up front that you're a nice guy, and they're like, oh, okay, let's go get coffee. Smooth, stop it. Seriously, Smooth, like, you can't, whatever these girls, like, I worry, because just hearing, oh, I'm a nice guy, and then saying, okay, sure, let's go get coffee, no. I don't know. Then again, women have to kind of put themselves a little out there if they want to meet a guy, but it's so scary nowadays. Like, I don't want to talk about seriously depressing or creepy stuff, but there was something on Twitter recently that really made me grossed out and freaked out. Yeah, but it had to do with a girl meeting a guy that she met on Discord, and it just did not end well at all. Let's just say, yeah, it was bad. So stuff like that, I always get a little, like, skeeved out. This game does cut a lot of corners.
내 공연장에서 내 여자에게 눈독 들이려 하다니 누군지 몰라도 배짱이 대단한 걸?
You must have some nerves to hit on my girl in my concert venue. Get him, Yuri, get him! Punch him!
여자분이 너무 아름다우셔서 저는 정말 모르고.
Wow. This poor guy's gonna pee in his pants. She was so beautiful. I had no clue.
마이 허니가 아름답긴 하지.
My honey is indeed beautiful. You need some bourbon. Are you for real, Justin? What? What you doing drinking?
I was caught in between them and just listening when my face turned red at what Yuri said. What is he saying right now?
바쁘실 텐데 그럼 전 가보겠습니다. 오늘 공연 멋졌어요.
That's right, fool. Get out of here. You must be busy. I'll get going. The show was awesome today.
The man bowed in a hurry and ran out of the venue.
꼭 저런 어리석은 녀석들이 한두 명 있단 말이야. 이거야 원. 감시를 소홀히 할 수 없겠는걸?
There's always one or two of those little boys. Well, I should keep my eyes on you all the time now.
Yuri clicked his tongue and frowned. He didn't seem like a bad person.
Girl, just because he said he wasn't one doesn't mean he's not a bad person.
Uh, ooh, Justin's drinking. Ooh, ooh, I'm gonna tell on you. Although, who would I tell?
이런 달링. 남자는 나 빼고는 다 나쁜 사람이야.
Oh no, my honey. All men except me are bad people.
Boy, come on now. You ain't exactly innocent either. Look at that. She gives him the look. Yuri said confidently. Yeah, all right.
그나저나 내 공연 어땠어?
Anyways, how was the show?
Yuri looked down at me and asked. He looked excited like a child. He looked like he expected a certain answer, and I willingly gave it to him. Oh, yeah. You were so awesome. I've never seen you like that. When did you prepare for it all?
You're living that 21 life.
This is some possessive sounding talk. Yeah. That's Yuri for you. Some girls like that kind of thing, though. I mean, I guess I could see a bit of the appeal of a guy that's like, you know, I want you to look at me and only me. But if they don't come off like sounding creepy, then it's okay. I guess. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I would have to actually experience it by, you know, dating someone and then seeing how they act. That would be strange. I don't know. I told him truthfully and complimented him. I didn't know Yuri would be that good at drumming. It was so cool.
글쎄.
Well, I am not pleased at all that you said that, he says while he's blushing.
Actually, he's not blushing, but I'm just imagining he probably would. I've never seen Yuri sweat this much. At that moment, I remember the time when he told me he took a shower before coming home because he had sweated too much.
We assumed it was from something else at the time, but it looks like this is why.
I'm so relieved, Yuri. I'm super happy that you're not out there with other women. You heard your name? Really? Nobody said your name? Was he practicing then too? You should have called other girls. Your fan club would have gone crazy.
글쎄, 별로 그러고 싶지 않았어.
Well, I didn't really want to.
내 이런 모습을 봐주는 건 너뿐이길 바래.
I just want you to see me like this.
Yuri said in a meaningful voice. Girl, you should be happy he didn't call other girls there. That'd be really annoying if they were there screaming, Yuri, you know, like, ugh. At that, my heart beat fast again. Yuri, I might misunderstand if you say that. Oh, okay. No, I didn't say your name.
어머, 유리, 이 아이는 누구야?
Oh, some other woman now. Oh, Yuri, who is this girl?
아, 이 옷 좀 봐. 소녀네 소녀. 인형 같아. 귀엽다.
Here we go again. Would you women back off, please? Y'all too much. OMG, look at her clothes. She's so girly. She's like a doll. So cute. A couple girls who looked like band associates smiled and approached us.
아, 인사해. 이쪽은 지금 나랑 같이 살고 있는 My Honey.
Say hi. This is my honey I'm living with right now.
어? 정말? 지금 그 말 진짜야? 유리 너 여기 네 팬도 많은데 조심하라고.
Wow, is it just me or does the girl sound really low, like her volume? Well, whatever. What? Really? Are you for real? Yuri, you have a lot of fans here. Watch out.
조심이고 나발이고 할 것 없어. 진짜니까.
I have nothing to watch out. It's true.
어, 남자다운데? 그런데 여기 이 아가씨 아직 어린 것 같은데 괜찮겠어? 크메라.
Well, she is too young, technically. Oh, pretty manly. But she looks a bit too young, don't you think? How sneaky. The woman smiled and teased Yuri. I was caught in between their conversation. I felt flustered and waved. Oh, I'm nothing like that. Yuri, why did you say that? They'll misunderstand. Yeah, I couldn't really hear that girl for some reason. And it's no problem, Smooth. You gotta focus on your homework, dude.
당황했나봐. 괜찮아요, 아가씨. 긴장 풀어요.
She must be flustered. It's fine. Relax.
그런데 웬일이야? 너 무대 끝나고 나서 백스테이지에 나온 적 처음이잖아. 갑자기 관객석에 다녀오겠다고 해서 얼마나 놀랐다고.
But what's up? You've never left the backstage after a show. I was so surprised when you suddenly said you were going to the audience floor.
말했잖아. 오늘은 스페셜 게스트를 초대했다고.
I told you, I've invited a special guest today.
그 게스트가 이 아가씨였어? 뭔지 모르겠지만 나중에 아주 상세히 물어볼 테니 각오해.
That guest was this girl? I don't know what's with that, but I'm going to ask you about everything later on, so be prepared.
네가 그렇게 말하면 진짜 집요하게 물그늘어질 것 같아서
I'm
겁난다고.
guessing these two girls kind of became his friends while he's working here, because it looks like he's pretty comfortable with them. I can see him as the type of guy who he has a lot of female friends.
I feel scared every time you say that.
저쪽에서 팬들이 오고 있는데 어쩔래? 우린 뒤풀이 갈 건데 꼬마 아가씨도 함께 갈래? 물론 알코올은 안 줄 거야.
I see some fans over there coming to you. What do you want to do? We're going to the after party. Do you want to join? Of course, we won't give you alcohol.
모처럼 여기까지 왔으니까 같이 갈까?
Since you're here, should we go together?
You're really gonna drag her to this after party? I don't think she's gonna be comfortable, dude. I looked up and stared at the woman. They were tall and slim, and they even looked relaxed. Their faces had sharp features, so they didn't need makeup to stand out. Anyone passing by would turn around to look at them again. They feel like Yuri. I saw Yuri standing with them. They were the perfect group. I felt like I peeked into a world I wasn't allowed in. My feet in the heels suddenly hurt. I felt like I was wearing something that didn't fit me. Yeah, he's asking a little too much for her right now. She's not ready, she's so young. And to ask her to change into being like a full mature woman, it's not fair. And I know he doesn't know better yet. He needs to learn. You know, we have to give him some slack because he was a doll. And he is a mature, grown man compared to like the other guys who are, you know, closer to her age, I guess, like mentally. So I feel almost like as cute as their pairing can be, I feel like it doesn't work because of the age difference, you know? That's my number one issue with the Yuri and MC pairing in this game. Hey, Pharaoh! Thank you for subscribing! Thank you, man! And with Twitch Prime. Woo! How you doing, man? Unfortunately, Bone Daddy's not here right now. The one time I wanted him to be here so you could see him. Ooh, Vegeta. Yes. Had to have my DBZ stuff popping up. How you doing, Pharaoh? I am trying to deal with this heat. I'm sure you have AC compared to me. Just like me standing here. I forced a smile and said, "Thanks for inviting me, but I have to be somewhere. I wanted to get out of this place as soon as possible. I feel like the audience is mixing with the celebrity. I kept on thinking that I don't fit in. Why am I suddenly feeling this way? Sorry, Yuri, I'll head out first." You think Pharaoh is secretly Bone Daddy and that's why we never see them together? Oh my god, Polka Girl, I'm so shocked. I can't believe, like, I seriously could see Justin saying that, but you?
Wow! That's actually really funny. Conspiracy theory. Is Pharaoh 2091 secretly Bone Daddy? Oh my god. From now on, you guys, we have to call him Bone Daddy. It's just gonna be too funny, too perfect. You're alright. You've been clearing your throat and coughing on and off today. Ugh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yes, we found out your secret identity. Yeah, he's been dealing with this cough for quite a while, Smooth. Yeah, you definitely caught me by surprise, Poker Girl. Bone Pharaoh instead of Bone Daddy. I know it's gonna say it as Bone Pharaoh, but it could also be read as Bone Pharaoh, like in a different way. Oh my god, my brain. No. Stop, Banks, stop. Pharaoh, earlier I told them that I kind of blame you for why my brain has been extra lewd lately. Because when we're recording Apollo Justice, it just gets so bad. They both ate Area 51. Don't bone me. Oh my god, Pharaoh, stop. Okay, seriously, what's that smell? Gosh, what is that? I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. I smelled like burnt rubber. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know where the smell is coming from, because when I left the room I didn't smell it, which kind of worries me, because now I'm looking at, like, the fan, and my phone, and the computer, and just, like, wondering where the smell is coming from, but yeah, it smells like burnt rubber or something. But yeah, I really hope, that you're gonna be okay, Pharaoh, man. You know, I worry. Okay. I'm sure Mom will be home soon, so I'll be wrapping up the stream in a little bit. I'm actually going longer than I thought I would. Ah, that burnt rubber smells horrible. Sorry, Yuri. I'll head out first. The two looked sorry to see me go, and Yuri looked a bit flustered.
정말 돌아갈 거야? 잠시만 기다려봐.
Are you really going? Wait a moment.
Yuri said that and hurried backstage. Now, is he gonna be a good boyfriend and go with her, or is he gonna still, like, go to the party? But I didn't wait for him and hurried out of the venue. Damn, girl, you should have at least let him be a good boyfriend and go with you. Why did you do that? I know she's feeling, like, sad right now, but that's not nice. The poor guy, he's gonna be like, where'd she go? That was kind of rude. I get it. She was feeling emotional, but whatever. Yeah, we will all pray that Pharaoh is going to be just fine and that hopefully it's something they can take care of nice and easy. Hopefully. Dead Space 2. Ugh. I would never watch that. I think I tried to watch a little of something and I think it was Dead Space 1. I don't know, but it looked horrifying. I was like, nope. Hey, Ichigo, welcome. How you doing? I heard that you and Poker Girl are going to be streaming Kathy Rain, which is what I am also going to be streaming on and off in between this game. So even though I won't be able to watch your stream, because then I can't stream the game myself blind, I hope you're enjoying it, because I did play a little and it was pretty fun. Gory and bloody? Yeah. Ugh. You know how I am, Justin. But I hope you're doing well, Ichigo, and that your little daughter's doing well as well. We will once you can afford to buy it. It was on sale, and then I know recently, like at the beginning of the year, it was actually free for a while. So I'm sure it will go on sale again soon. I don't know how much it costs right now. But I got it when it was on sale, not when it was free, unfortunately. I wish I could have gotten it when it was free. I felt like suffocating. Maybe it was because it was underground. Yeah, it was free for a while. Like, darn, we missed it. So maybe you can wait and see if they offer it for free again. I don't know if they will. I'd be kind of salty. I'd be like, why did I spend money on something I could have gotten for free? Dang it. I forced myself through the people wearing tight clothes and came up again. I didn't fit in with those people, and I wanted to escape fast. Amongst the loud noise of the city, I felt my heels click louder than usual. Every time I heard the heels click, I remembered how I tried my best to dress up this morning. I feel like it was all pointless. It hurts. I stopped walking and looked down at my feet. Aww. God, that's my life. My life has been so many times I had like an event or something that I had to go to and I had to wear certain shoes for, and my feet would just ruin it, like prom and like weddings. And every time I would have to wear shoes and it'd be like my feet hurt. And so many times I felt really upset that here I was looking forward to something and I felt like my feet would ruin it for me. It's like the biggest struggle. I mean, what she's going through is just, because they're heels and she's not used to them. But imagine what she's going through is pretty much what I go through every day, So it makes me salty thinking about that. How long have I been dealing with my feet issues? I'm gonna say pretty much my whole life, but it didn't get really bad until college. Yeah. I mean, I did have some issues in high school, like when I was in ROTC, and we had to wear their like special shoes. I had to get actual doctor's permission and a doctor's note to wear like some kind of special clog shoes that looked kind of, professional-ish, but of course whenever we would have inspection, I would have to remind them, I got permission not to have to wear those shoes because I couldn't handle them. They were just really bad for my feet. You got issues with being too hot? Like your body? You're saying that you have like a higher body temperature or something? Or you're saying like, ooh, I'm too sexy for my shirt. I think I scratched the back of my feet. They hurt. I thought I told you I was an ROTC. I could have sworn I told you and you had a big, oh my god reaction. And I told you it was naval ROTC, which I believe my high school doesn't offer anymore, which is fine. I'm like, whatever. Kids just used it as an excuse to get away from gym class and to get away from other stuff. So yeah, I never experienced high school gym class. No PE for me. I never had to share showers with girls or anything, which now I kind of regret it because I feel like maybe I would have enjoyed some of it, like the swimming and stuff like that. But yeah, PE for me, I was like, nah, I don't think I need that. I did tell you, Smooth, you just forgot. No, I'm a hot guy, but it doesn't work on anyone. What? You regret not sharing showers with girls. I regret not having the typical high school experience, okay? That's the way I will phrase it. What does ROTC stand for? I don't even remember. Was it officer training? Uh, I don't even remember. I'm so sorry. It was a really long time ago. You would have enjoyed showering with people you might or might not know. No, no, I totally would have not been comfortable at all. I would have been like super shy in front of all those other girls. But I'm just saying, like, there were so many things that, like, PE is just one of the classical high school things that you have to deal with, right? And I totally avoided it, and I feel bad. Stop taking what I said and like, translating it. You're gonna clip that. No, why do y'all do this to me? I wasn't being a thirsty woman for once. Although lately, like I said, when I'm playing 7 Days to Die with V and Suma, who are officially my wives now, apparently. Apparently the three of us are married. For some reason, it just happened. And yeah, lately it's been like almost everything out of our mouths has been like bad Binks or bad Suma or bad V, although it's usually me and Suma. But it's like, oh, we're so bad. But yeah, for once I was not being bad when I was talking about the showers, and now y'all have to go and take it and ruin it for me. Only sport your high school has is kickball. Kickball is good. It's better than frickin' dodgeball, man. I'm still salty about dodgeball. Yes. V is in my server, Pokegirl, but she doesn't talk that often, so you might not know her. But I played, like, Dead by Daylight with her, so you might have seen her there if you watched. I don't think you did. Suma is not in my server. She a grown woman who would not want to be in our server. uh, yeah, Suma's great. Why do they wear these uncomfortable things? I will never live this down. Yeah. Well, I'm actually really glad that I'm not streaming on Friday because Friday I'll be going to the dentist and I'll be loopy as fudge. I will be the loopiest of the loop because every time I go to the dentist, I have to, I get anxious. So I tell them, like, if they're going to do anything like heavy duty cleaning or whatever, could you please, like, give me some of that, like, laughing gas thing that makes me calm? And so they do it. And I'm like, heck yeah, bro. That's like the highest highest, the closest to being high that I will ever be. uh, Coco is doing whatever she needs to do right now, so it's okay that she's not here. I know she will watch this on YouTube later. She will watch this and she will comment because she always does. Post dentist Binks 2 Electric Boogaloo. That's the highest you've ever. No! I said that's the closest to being high that I will ever be, okay? Laughing gas puts you to sleep. It didn't put me to sleep when they used it on me. It just, like, makes you a little loopy. At least for me, it does. It makes me loopy. That way I don't feel any pain or discomfort, which is good because I have very small teeth. So when they're doing stuff like with those sharp instruments, a lot of the times they do a lot of oopsies and they go and their hand like will slip or something and it will like cut into my gums and I always leave there with my gums bleeding and in a lot of pain. So that's why I get anxious and I'm like, you know what? Let's just avoid the anxiety, you know? Let's just not. Let's not. Apparently, my teeth are like the size of children-sized teeth. They are freaking tiny. I don't know why they are that way. Is there something I'm not telling you guys? What? I tell you guys everything. What are you talking about? Better get some rest and prep messing with Loopy Binks. That's Friday. I'm sure I'll be on Discord. You'll see me. You'll know. The highest he's ever lived. Will you all leave me alone? Oopsies, who the hell do I go to? I go to a community dentist who whoever my freaking insurance will cover. The person I used to go to who was amazing, I can't go to her anymore. She was freaking downtown and expensive as hell. I can't afford her. She was the type that they would give my hand massages while they were doing my mouth. I mean, my teeth. God, why did I say doing my mouth? You know what I mean. Ugh. Brain, stop. that was I don't know why I said that. I'm not even high yet, y'all. Gets ready to take another 100 screenshots of posts. No screenshots. No, Pharaoh, please. Biggest medical school and they do work here. Take that midnight train to Georgia. Alright. I'm surprised she hasn't called me yet. Normally she'd be like, hey, I'm on my way home. Come meet me. I'd be like, no. Alright. I hated myself for waking up early to get ready and feeling excited about everything.
예쁘게 하고 와.
Oh, another flashback. Boca Girl, thank you for hosting. If he hadn't said that, I wouldn't have dressed up this much. I always knew, but I really realized it today. I can't be a princess. Medical students play around in my mouth. Good point. Yes, Justin does like to corner me when I'm loopy, apparently. Cinderella meets her prince in the fairy tale and becomes a princess, but being a maid suits me better. Let's just go home. I dragged my sore feet and headed back home.
잠깐! 기다려!
Aww, he came after her! Yay! I'm proud of you, Yuri. You've been a good man. Good man right there. Wait for me. At that moment, I heard someone running behind me. Girl, you lucky he running after you since you left him behind like that. That was pretty rude. I turned around at the voice hurriedly calling me. It was Yuri who was running towards me. Yuri?
갔는지 몰라서 한참 찾았네.
I didn't know where you were.
Yuri stopped in front of me. He held onto his knees and caught his breath. He was sweating as much as when he was playing the drums. After finally catching his breath, he stood back up and looked at me.
나한테는 전화 잘 받으라고 그랬으면서 정작 너는 왜 받질 않는 거야?
Oh, he was calling her.
You told me to take the calls, but why didn't you take them?
가뜩이나 공연 때문에 지쳐 있는데 뛰어오느라 혼났어.
Look at what you put this poor man through, girl, please.
I was already tired from the show. I could barely run.
At Yuri's words, I opened my bag and checked my phone. There were several missed calls. Another glass of bourbon. Ooh, Justin is drinking more. Ooh. He must have called me as soon as I left. Oh, sorry. It was loud, so I couldn't hear. To be honest, I didn't hear it because I was thinking about something else. But didn't you say you were going to the after party? Why are you here? I thought he'd go party with those hot girls. Why is he here?
Why is here?
Nice typo.
네가 없으니까 별로 가고 싶지 않아졌어.
I didn't want to go since you weren't going.
Aw, what a good man. What? Yuri grabbed my arm. He must worry about me running off again. And he asked while still holding on to me.
아까는 왜 그렇게 나가버린 거야? 얼굴 표정도 좋아 보이지 않았고.
Why did you just leave? You didn't seem to feel so good, too.
Huh?
걱정했잖아. 무슨 일이야?
I worried. What happened?
I thought for a second. Yes, he is a good guy. The fact that he went after her and all that, I'm like, okay, I approve, Yuri, I approve. Should I tell him the truth? I hesitated, but opened my mouth. Ooh! Ooh! Choice! Hold on. I feel like we should tell him the truth, honestly. Smooth, you better not keep partying with some hot girls. I feel like I have to tell him the truth, right? That would be horrible to just lie? Or maybe we don't want to worry him? I don't know. Kind of... I'm just gonna tell him. Those girls earlier, right? That I was totally jealous and feeling insecure. Those girls earlier.
뭐?
What?
I was going to be honest. I didn't feel good because those girls earlier suited Yuri so well. Because I felt like it wasn't my place to be. But I couldn't tell him all this. Because I felt like I'd really feel pathetic if I say all this out loud.
왜 말을 하다 마는 거야?
Why aren't you finishing?
No, it was nothing. But are you sure you don't have to go back? Everyone must be waiting for you. No, game! Why did you do that? She says, oh, I'm gonna be honest, and then she backtracks and doesn't tell him. Then what was the point of me making a choice, game? This happened once before, too. Then I said I would go out first, and then Yonho ended up going out first or something. Like, what's the point of giving me a choice? You know?
걱정 마. 그 녀석들은 자기들끼리도 재미있게 노니까. 아마 지금쯤 내가 없어졌다는 것도 모를걸?
Don't worry. They'll have fun without me. They won't even know I'm missing.
No way. They came for you before. I forced my arm out of Yuri's grasp. If I hold on to Yuri like this, I'll end up troubling everyone else. I pretended to be fine and said, I can't even read what you wrote, Poker Girl. It's too long that my chat is not showing the whole thing. And I'm really just trying to finish this little section of the game before I end the stream, so I kind of don't have time to really read chat right now. I pretended to be fine and said, "Go ahead. The hot ladies you love are desperately waiting for you."
뭐?
What? Yuri suddenly started laughing. I frowned. Why are you laughing when I'm this serious? Why are you laughing?
아니, 내가 좋아하는 레이디들이라니.
It's just the hot ladies I love.
아까 대기실에도 오지 않고 내가 얼마나 섭섭했는 줄 알아?
Do you know how upset I was when you didn't come to the waiting room earlier?
But she did, but she was turned away. Oh, that's... I thought about how I should explain that. Should I tell him I actually went up to the door? I was thinking when Yuri opened his mouth. Yeah, you should at least tell him that. And he said the taboo word.
혹시 질투?
Oh no. No, girl, she's gonna go off. I just know this character by now. She's just gonna be super pissed with him. Okay, Yuri, even if she was being a little jealous, I think it was more insecure than jealous. You never tell a girl, hey, are you being jealous? Like, I think a lot of girls don't like to hear that, like, at all.
Are you being jealous?
What? What? Oh boy, here we go. I was hoping because he ran after her and that I was hoping she would tell him how she was feeling insecure and they would have a nice heart to heart and everything would be nice and happy and fluffy. But no, this is not gonna end well, is it? I was so startled I stuttered. Yuri's smile got bigger to see me like that. To exaggerate a bit, he was grinning ear to ear.
아니, 지금 그 말도 그렇고 아까도 그렇잖아. 생각해보니 질투를 한 건가 싶어서. 그런 거라면 모든 상황이 딱 이해가 되는데.
I mean, thinking about what you just said, and what you said before, I wondered if you were being jealous. Everything makes sense then.
What are you talking about? I'm not. Don't misunderstand.
만약 그런 거라면 난 엄청 기쁠 것 같은데. 이렇게 예쁘게 차려입고 와서 질투까지 해준다면.
If that's the case, I'd feel very happy. If you dressed up for me and are now being jealous,
난 정말로 날아갈 것 같은 기분이 될 거야.
I'd feel like floating on clouds.
What do you mean jealous? Don't delude yourself.
알았어.
All right.
Yuri smiled. If she lets you off the hook after that, I'll be very surprised.
알았으니까 이리 와.
I get it. So come here.
Huh? Huh? Oh, another CG? Woo, cute. That's cute. There we go. Okay, I was worried it was gonna go downhill, but looks like he managed to save it.
Ooh, you smooth talker.
Oh no. I hate when it does that. What did she say? Yuri pulled my arm and hugged me in his arms. He then buried his lips on my forehead. People passing by stared at us. Aw, that's cute. Nice and innocent love, yes. They might be looking because my face is too red. Yuri, people are looking.
오늘 보러 와줘서 정말 기뻤어.
Gosh, I'm such a hopeless romantic, aren't I? Like, I see that stuff and my heart's like, aww, so cute. And yet, when it comes to anime, I don't like watching, like, romance anime. I mean, there's a few that I'll watch that I'm like, okay, these are actually pretty good. But for the most part, I'd rather watch me some, like, sports anime or action. I don't know. Maybe, like, I think it has to have a different or unique storyline in order for me to watch a romance anime. Like, the romance can't be the only thing about it. Can't kiss on the first date. Wait, this is technically their second date, I guess? Yeah, kind of.
네가 보고 있는 덕에 더 힘이 나서 더 열심히 공연할 수 있었던 것 같아.
I was able to perform better knowing you were looking at me.
Yeri's voice rang on top of me. My heart pounded hard. Yeri said in a low voice,
그리고
And
오늘 진짜 예쁘다.
you look really pretty today.
"Aww."
숨이 멎을 정도로 예뻐.
I almost can't breathe seeing how pretty you are.
그 구두 잘 어울릴 줄 알았어.
Dude, she's suffering, okay? Don't make her wear those heels ever again.
I knew those heels would look good on you.
Yuri looked really happy as he smiled. At that smile, I felt the soreness melt and disappear from my feet. I have no idea how many times I retouched my hair and replaced the hairpin this morning. Yes, Smooth, somehow, some way, he came back from being screwed over. I don't know how he did it. Yes, get her some pretty flats. You're totally right. Just a moment ago, I felt that all that was pointless. But now, I feel like I've been compensated for all of it. Maybe that was what I wanted to hear from him in the first place. Did I make all that fuss in the morning because I wanted Yuri to say that I'm pretty?
If he's dressing us up, then who is the real doll?
Well, during their date, that's what I was saying. It was kind of funny because I could tell that he liked being able to treat her like she was his doll because he was so used to her treating him as the doll. That's kind of cute. My heated face didn't cool down.
You know, I feel kind of awkward thinking now, like, if I look deep in my closet and see all of my Barbie and Ken dolls that I still have, like, looking at them, like, what I would do if my Ken dolls came to life. I think I'd freak the hell out. Oh, that would be nightmare fuel, honestly, probably. Although there's a few of them that are kind of handsome, I will say. Like, if they came to life and were like a real man, I'd be like, ooh, that's hot. That's hot.
And while my face was heating up like that, Yuri kept on holding on to me. Yeah, I still got Barbies and stuff. I don't, interact with them anymore. And then I watch Toy Story and I feel bad. But the one kind of toys that I got the most growing up were Beanie Babies and Barbies. That's what my family always gifted me. I was spoiled. I have so many Barbies. For one child to have that many Barbies, that's a little too much. I know why my heart is beating this fast. Yeah, maybe I'm becoming more sure of my feelings. No way. I'm back.
그 누구야?
Oh, Red! I'm so happy I get to see you before I end the stream. Oh, you're so beautiful, Red. I've missed you. I feel like it's been forever since I've seen you and the other guys. You're so handsome.
Who are you? Wait, what do you mean, who are you? Boy?
What?
히로인? 히로인이야?
Heroine? Are you the heroine?
What's wrong? Red's hand holding onto a bag of chips stopped in midair.
How could you not recognize her, fool?
What's wrong with him?
아, 마스터. 지금 오셨...
Oh my god, Yonho's alive! We must sacrifice him to Nightbot. How else will Nightbot come back from dead? Er, from being dead. Oh, master, you're here. Throws Yonho into the pit. Yonho, I'm sorry, but we must sacrifice you. Sacrifice. Yonho, who was coming from the kitchen, stopped just like Red. Yeah, Red's outfit's a hot mess. Zombie Yonho. What? What's wrong with all of you? Did something happen? I already rebooted him, Poke Girl. He just doesn't want to do anything. I don't understand, but oh well. I rebooted him twice. I'm like, whatever. Did they invent a new freeze game or something while I was gone? I stared at both of them as they stood still in front of me. Hearing both of them scream, Tay walked out of the kitchen. Wait, they screamed? What? Like they're scared of this beautiful lady in front of them? What is wrong with them? And he looked a bit surprised.
이거 또 굉장한 모습이네. 오늘 무슨 날이야?
This is quite surprising. Did you have a special occasion today? Huh?
어디 좋은 데라도 다녀온 거야?
Did you go someplace nice? No, don't tell him! You know Tay will go off the deep end. Tay is like inches away from losing whatever sanity he has. You know he's gonna kill Yuri, right? I just feel it. I just sense the evil building inside of Tay, the yandere. I don't trust him, man. Oh, damn. I forgot. I was so caught up with thinking about Yuri, I completely forgot. I made sure the boys didn't see me this morning because I didn't want them to see me like this. After all that, I ended up just coming home like this, like an idiot. Well, at least she didn't walk in with Yuri. They would have been even more salty. And especially when everyone's home. Oh, this is, I caught eyes with Lance, who was coming out of his room. Lance! Are you gonna be salty too, Lance? No words, he's just staring. Yep.
구두 불편해 보입니다.
Aw, that's nice of you, Lance. At least he's noticing that she's in pain. True gentleman indeed. I can't wait to get to your route, Lance. I think you're gonna be fun. Not funny, but like fun. You're gonna be really fun to see the cinnamon roll that's hidden beneath the frosty layers. Those heels, they look uncomfortable. I don't know why we like picking on Yonho. Maybe because he's so innocent and he seems way too nice and sweet. That's why we like picking on him. Although nowadays I feel like I want to pick on Tay. Huh? Cinnamon roll. Yum.
구두를 벗고 빨리 들어오는 게 어떻습니까? 자세가 어정쩡한 게 상처가 난 것 같습니다만.
Why don't you take off those heels and hurry in? It looks like they hurt. Thank you, Lance. Thank you. You're so observant. Lance is really attentive. He's like the perfect boyfriend to have after Yuri. I nodded. Oh, yeah. I was just about to go in. I took off the heels in a hurry and went into the living room. I felt embarrassed to receive everyone's attention. I passed Lance quickly and headed to my room.
그 차림 안 어울립니다. 당신에게는
What? What is this, Lance? No, don't tease me. I can't date you yet. That outfit doesn't suit you. You need something more. You need something more. What does that mean? Like he would dress her up in a different way? Like, does she get dressed up by each guy in their specific route? That would be interesting. They're all like, all of them have the same kink of having her as their doll. Huh.
What? I looked at Lance, but he was already heading to the kitchen. That was interesting. Okay, well, we're almost at the 2-hour mark for the stream. I'm actually surprised my mom's not home yet. And I'm actually not dying of heat like I thought I would. Probably because I have another fan on outside of the room. And then I have this water bottle. Do you guys want me to keep going until my mom gets home? Or should I just end it right here? I'm okay with either one. Ooh, it's hot. Of course we don't pick on you, Polka Girl. Why would we? I'm staying hydrated. Staying hydrated in all of this humidity. Smooth and Polka Girl want me to keep going. Okay. Who knows? She'll probably call in 5 minutes or something. It's not like I have anything else to do. I mean, I was just gonna watch anime or something in bed. I feel so relieved. I finally feel like I can breathe after taking off the uncomfortable clothes and shoes. My face felt fresh after I took off all the makeup. Is it really not for me? Like Lance said, these fancy clothes and heels might not suit me. I think the clothes are fine, it's just the heels. I bury my face deep into my pillow. In the darkness, I remember Yuri playing the drums. The show was awesome enough to make my heart pound. I felt my heart beat fast just thinking about it. And I remembered the beautiful girls surrounding him. I think she still should have told him what was bothering her. Ugh. I felt my beating heart ache a bit. I turned around and looked at the ceiling. I'm stupid. I don't know why I didn't know. No, I might have just pretended not to know. But now I know for sure. Yes, this feeling. I like him. Yes, I like Yuri. Yay, we're making progress.
어머, 유리, 혼자 온 거야? 아까 그 귀여운 아가씨는?
Oh, he went back. That explains why he didn't come home with her then. Huh. Oh my, Yuri, are you here by yourself? Where's that cute lady?
사정이 있어서 먼저 갔어.
She had to go home first.
조그만하게 귀여웠는데 아쉽네.
What a shame. She was so cute.
뭐야 무슨 이야기야? 귀여운 아가씨.
What? What are you talking about? Cute lady.
오늘 유리가 웬 귀여운 아가씨를 초대했거든. 팔랑팔랑하니 풋풋한 애였는데.
Yuri invited a cute girl today. She was so fresh and adorable.
진짜? 야, 네가 공연에 여자를 다 초대하고 웬일이냐? 나도 좀 보여주지.
Really? Hey, you never invited a girl to our show before. You should have shown her to me.
그렇지? 정말 별일이라니까. 아까는 세상에 그 아가씨한테 찝쩍거리는 놈팽이를 해치우러 객석에도 내려갔다니까.
I know, right? It's so unlike him. You know, just before, he went down to the floor area to tell off some guy who was hitting on her.
유리, 너 그 아가씨 좋아하는 거 아니야?
Yuri, do you like that girl?
뭐?
What?
당연히 엄청 좋아하겠지. 저 녀석 눈을 보면 알잖아. 요즘 다른 생각만 하고 있구만.
Of course he likes her. You can tell from his eyes. He's been so preoccupied lately.
그 아가씨는 어때? 그 아가씨도 널 좋아해?
How about her? Does she like you?
그런데 혼자 보내도 괜찮았던 거야? 그 아가씨 꽤 눈에 띄던데. 유리, 너 긴장 좀 해야겠더라.
Well, that's nice to see that Yuri has some friends that he talks to and hangs out with. That's good.
But can you just let her go by herself? She kind of stood out. Yuri, you should prepare yourself for some competition.
난 그동안 네가 진짜 사랑은 안 하는 줄 알았어. 이 여자 저 여자 다 잘해주더니 그런데 너한테도 순정이 있었구나. 다시 봐야겠어.
I thought you never did relationships. You were so nice to this girl and that girl. But you have a heart too, huh? I didn't know that before.
글쎄, 그래도 유리는 본투비 나쁜 남자 스타일이니까 말이야. 그 아가씨가 유리한테 찍혀서 울게 되는 일은 없었으면 좋겠다.
Oh, that's kind of rude. Yuri was born to be a bad guy? Like, to say that is very rude. Well, Yuri was born to be a bad guy. I hope she doesn't end up crying her heart out.
유리가 좋아하는 아가씨라 대체 어디가 끌렸던 거야?
A girl Yuri likes. What makes you like her?
내가 좋아해?
I like her? Why do you seem confused? You're dating her, aren't you?
내가 좋아한다고?
I like her. Okay, I'm surprised that he's surprised. Like, okay. But yeah. Ooh, next chapter. Cinderella. Does that mean we're near the end? Because the whole theme of this route is the Cinderella thing.
그 고민형 내려놓고 이리 와. 엄마랑 옷 사러 나가자.
Oh god, look at your clothes. Leave that teddy bear and come here. Let's go buy some clothes.
아이고, 저 옷이 편하다는데 내버려 두렴. 그리고 너희들이 사준 것만 해도 이미 옷장을 가득 채웠어.
Aw, flashbacks to her family that's all gone. That's really sad. Leave her be. She says they're comfortable, and you guys already filled her closet. Grandpa.
하지만 아버님, 저건 영락 없는 사내아이로 보이잖아요. 사람들이 저희를 뭐라고 생각하겠어요?
Oh, are we saying that she's a tomboy when she was little? I didn't know that until now. Okay. But Dad, she looks like a boy. What would people think of us? Ugh, I hate that. That's horrible. The sexism that they spread to children when they're so little. Girls have to like pink and boys have to like blue. Like, I hate that. It's horrible. Excuse me for liking playing with like I used to like Hot Wheels and G.I. Joe and stuff like that, and then they were like, no, you gotta play with Barbies, which is probably why I have so many. Like, I moved on from liking the color pink really quickly. I remember in kindergarten or whatever, we would like fight over the hot pink crayon, and all the girls wanted to use the hot pink crayon. And then as I got older, like, I remember I always was like, no, I don't want to use pink. And then I would grab like yellow or green or blue. And then when we would play Power Rangers, I shifted from wanting to be the pink ranger. I was like, no, I'd rather be the yellow ranger. And then I was like, you know what? Actually, it's not fair. I want to be the green or blue ranger. Why do I have to be the yellow ranger? Ah, tomboy all the way. They've always been a tomboy. Sexist jerks. Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it? You still have your Malibu Barbie beach house. I did have one or two Barbie cars, and then I had like one or two horses. But I never had like a beach house or anything like that. I just used the furniture in my home, and I would have like one sofa would be the hospital, and one chair would be the school, and then another place would be like the mansion where the richest family lived. And like all of my time playing with Barbies actually is really important because that's where a lot of my writing and creativity stems from, which is why I'm like really firm believer of letting children play with toys still and not just video games, you know? Because
toys are a great gateway to being creative, you know, that you're creating stories and characters and you're playing out their lives and you're like observing TV shows and the way that your parents and family and friends act and you're like taking that and interpreting it in your own way, you know? So for me, it was always my Barbies were pretty much named after and playing the roles of the soap opera characters that my mom would watch. So I would be on like the rug and she would be watching her soaps and I would be playing with the Barbies, and I would have the Barbie and Ken doll kissing the same way that I would see them kissing on the soap opera. and and then there was I always had more Barbie dolls than Ken dolls, so there was always like the Ken dolls were always cheating jerks, you know? They always had multiple women that were fighting over them. And they were making all the little God, what were they called? Little Kellys and Kelly dolls were all of their children. Gosh, I don't know what happened that we're talking about Barbie so much today, but I guess it makes sense because Nameless is you know, had dolls coming to life and all of that. But yes, Barbie novelas, that's exactly what it was. Um yeah, I think that's why romance is such a big thing for me because I grew up watching soap operas. So romance is like such an important part for me when I'm reading fan fiction and playing video games and watching anime. Like shipping, that's why it's so strong in my heart because the romance always has to be there. Even if it's not the pivotal focus, I like it in my mind in the background. So yeah, that's just me explaining a lot of my what makes me me, I guess. I don't know. I noticed that when I'm streaming, I talk to you guys a lot more than when I'm LPing. But that's pretty normal because when you're recording an LP, you're like focused on getting through the game and making the episode entertaining. But when you're streaming, I'm just like talking to you guys as if, you know, we're just talking just to talk. This explains a lot. I guess. Sorry though. I shouldn't be going on so many tangents. You read romance novels because your grandmother used to let you read them when you were younger. Nice. Gosh, I really miss reading actual books. The only reading I do now is like fan fiction. I did start reading like I have a Sherlock Holmes anthology book, and I did start reading it like was it last year? And life happened, and I just stopped. I should really try to get back into it if I could find time. If I'm not so busy with freaking anime and video games, right?
주변의 시선보다 본인의 의지가 제일 중요한 것 아니겠니? 게다가 그런 걸 신경 쓰기에는 아직 어리고 말이야.
Her own will is more important than what other people think. Besides, she's too young to care about that. You have 156 romance novels in your room? Wow. I don't know how many books I have in my room. I have a lot. I should count them. And I have a lot of manga in my room too. Like a lot. I spent a lot of money on manga. Don't forget to mention your Watson and Sherlock Yaoi novel. Justin, don't call me out like that. Good old Sherlock Yaoi. Yes. I don't know if they're ever going to make another season of the show with Benedict Cumberbatch because it felt kind of like they could have ended it where they did. I was like, okay, I think I can see it ending now. But I still have seasons 1 and 2 on my iTunes account. Oh, they're so good. Like, you know, I wonder if there's a way. I guess there's a way, like with Discord, I could see if we could arrange one night, like a movie night per se, where I could share the screen and let you guys watch Sherlock with me. Although there's no guarantee you guys would be able to hear the audio. Huh.
Too bad that thing Rabbit isn't working anymore. Like, I heard they were closing down or something. You have 30 plus Otome games. I don't judge you, Poke Girl. I love Otome games. I just can't play all the mobile ones anymore. I just don't have the patience for it. All your manga, and you have over 300 plus. Wow. I started buying manga when I was 14, which was, yeah, 15 years ago. You and me, same timeline. Rabbit still works for you, but I did hear they were ending, which is kind of sad. I mean, we could try to do it over Rabbit. Oh, there she is, you guys. Well, that's the end of the stream. Thanks for coming out. Have a good night. Bye.